Imagine waking up at 75, 80, or even 90 years old, stretching your arms, stepping out of bed with confidence, and greeting the morning not with stiffness or fear of falling, but with strength and balance. That's not a fantasy. It's a reality for countless older adults who've committed to one simple but life-changing habit, keeping their core strong. In the journey of aging, well, abdominal muscles are often overlooked, yet they are the unsung heroes of daily life. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, maintaining strong core muscles can significantly reduce the risk of falls, one of the leading causes of injury among adults over 65 in the United States. As the CDC reminds us, falls are preventable, and strength and balance are key to staying independent. And right at the center of that strength, your abdominal muscle. Your core is more than just your abs. It's the powerhouse that connects your upper and lower body. Whether you're getting out of a chair, reaching for something on a shelf, or simply walking across the room, your core is engaged. When those muscles weaken, posture declines, back pain increases, and the risk of fall skyrockets. But when we nourish and strengthen them, even gently, we unlock a new level of mobility, independence, and dignity. Too many seniors believe strength training is for the young, but in truth, it's for the wise. You don't need fancy equipment, a gym membership, or the ability to do sit-ups like you did in high school. You just need a few minutes a day, the will to begin, and a safe set of exercises designed for bodies over 50. In this video, we'll explore 3 simple, powerful abdominal exercises that have helped thousands of older adults across America live longer, move better, and feel stronger. Each one can be done at home, requires little to no equipment, and can be adapted for your unique level of mobility. More importantly, they're not just about building muscle. They're about building freedom. One breath, one step, one small victory at a time. Because growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means growing wiser and knowing that every moment you invest in your body is a gift to your future self. Before we begin, if you haven't already subscribed to our updates, I recommend hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a health tip tailored specifically for you. If you find this article helpful, let us know by typing 9 in the comments. If not, type 0 so we can better understand how to improve our content for you. Let's begin. Knee to chest. Chest marching. Marching small steps to stronger years. There's something profoundly empowering about taking a single steady step forward, especially in our later years. As we age, our ability to move confidently through the world becomes one of the most valuable gifts we can preserve. But too often, this gift fades quietly with time, as muscle strength diminishes and balance becomes uncertain. That's where a simple yet powerful exercise like knee to chest marching steps in not just to strengthen the body, but to remind us that vitality doesn't disappear with age. It simply needs to be reawakened. Knee to chest marching might look humble, but it holds incredible potential. You're not sprinting. You're not sweating. You're simply lifting one leg at a time, engaging your abdominal muscles, and reinforcing the very foundation that keeps you upright and moving. This low-impact movement can be done seated in a sturdy chair, standing with support, or even lying down, making it universally accessible for adults ages 50 to 90 and beyond. In the United States, over 36 million older adults experience a fall each year, according to the CDC. Many of those falls result from weak core muscles, poor balance, or limited mobility issues that this gentle march can help prevent. By consistently activating your lower abdominal muscles, hip flexors, and stabilizers, this exercise trains your body to respond better to movement, whether you're walking across the room or climbing stairs. But the power of this exercise is more than physical. It's mental. It's emotional. It's about building confidence in your body again. Every lift of the knee says, "I still can." Every repetition whispers, "I'm getting stronger." And over time, those whispers become shouts of independence and vitality. The beauty of knee to chest marching lies in its flexibility. You don't need a gym or personal trainer. You don't even need to get down on the floor. All you need is the willingness to sit tall in a chair. Gently lift one knee towards your chest. Lower it, then switch legs. Do it slowly with intention. Let your breath guide you. Inhale as you prepare. Exhale as you lift. Aim for 8 to 12 repetitions on each side and repeat for 1 to 2 sets depending on your energy. Even just a few minutes can bring noticeable benefits over time. You may wonder, can such a small movement really make a difference? The answer is a resounding yes. Think of it like saving $1 a day. $1 seems small, but after a month, a year, a decade, it becomes something meaningful. So it is with your health. One lift of the knee, one breath, one choice to move. These add up to strength, stability, and longevity. Many seniors who begin with this exercise report less lower back pain, greater ease in walking, and a surprising boost in confidence. One woman in Florida, 76 years old, shared that after 2 months of consistent practice, she could carry groceries up her porch steps without holding the railing for the first time in years. Benefits of chest march. It's like my legs remembered how to help me again, she said with a smile. There's a quiet dignity in reclaiming the body's abilities. And while this exercise doesn't promise to turn back the clock, it does help you move through time with greater grace and less fear. The more you practice, the more your body will trust itself again. It's also a beautiful way to connect with your breath and mind, like walking meditation, knee to chest. Marching can become a daily ritual, something simple and sacred. You can put on your favorite music set in your sunlit kitchen and let your legs move in rhythm with your breath. It's not about intensity, it's about consistency and self-respect. If you're just getting started on your journey to healthier aging, let this be your first step. Let this gentle march be your daily reminder that movement is medicine and it's never too late to begin. No matter your age, your body still responds to care. Your muscles still grow. Your balance still improves, and your spirit still rises with every intentional move you make. So today, lift one knee, then the other. And with each repetition, feel yourself moving not only toward physical strength, but toward a deeper kind of empowerment, the kind that comes from choosing to stay strong, stay upright, and stay wonderfully courageously alive. Many crunches, small moves, stronger core, stronger life. We often associate core workouts with youth sweaty gyms, six-pack abs, and grueling repetitions. But the truth is, the people who benefit most from core training are not athletes or bodybuilders. They're older adults. The mini crunch people who want to keep tying their own shoes, rising from a chair without assistance, and walking tall with confidence at 70, 80, or 90 years old. And one of the safest, simplest, and most effective ways to begin strengthening the core, it's called the mini crunch. Forget the traditional crunch that leaves your neck sore and your back straining. The mini crunch is designed for older adults who value function over form and longevity over performance. It's a modified joint-friendly movement that targets the abdominal muscles, particularly the upper and middle region, without putting unnecessary pressure on the spine or hips. Let's be clear, you don't need to be able to do 100 sit-ups to improve your health. What you need is just a few inches of movement and a consistent habit. Every time you lift your shoulders just slightly off the floor or mat, you're telling your body, I still care. I still want to stay strong. And that message, when repeated over days, weeks, and months, transforms into tangible strength and improved mobility. Why does this matter so much? Because core strength is at the heart of independence. When your abdominal muscles are strong, you sit with better posture. You breathe deeper. You move with more ease. Your lower back feels supported. Everyday tasks like reaching into a cupboard, getting into a car, or even standing at the kitchen counter become smoother, safer, and more manageable. Research from Harvard Health Publishing confirms this. A strong core makes it easier to do most physical activities, helps prevent falls, and improves posture and stability. That's a why core strength matters prescription for aging well, if there ever was one. Now, let's paint a picture. Imagine you're lying on a yoga mat or a firm bed, knees bent, feet flat on the surface. Your hands rest lightly across your chest or behind your head, gently, never pulling. You take a breath, and as you exhale, you lift your shoulders just a few inches off the mat. Your gaze stays toward the ceiling to avoid straining your neck. You hold for a second, then slowly lower back down. That's it. That's a mini crunch. Small, controlled, powerful. Start with 8-10 repetitions once a day. Don't rush. Let your breath guide you. Over time, you can increase the number of reps or add a second set, but only if you feel strong and stable. This is about progress, not pressure. And here's something beautiful. Many crunches don't just strengthen muscles, they rebuild trust in your body. One gentleman in Colorado, a 72-year-old retired firefighter, began doing mini crunches after back pain forced him to stop hiking. Within 3 months of gentle daily practice, not only did his pain lessen, but he found himself standing taller, walking farther, and perhaps most importantly, feeling proud again. "I thought I was done being strong," he said. "Turns out I just needed to change how I train." That's the heart of this why you should do crunches practice. Aging isn't about giving up, it's about adapting wisely. Many crunches give you safe access to core strength without needing a gym weights or high intensity. They remind you that even on days when your knees ache or your energy is low, you can still do something. You can still take part in your own health. And beyond the physical, there's an emotional lift that comes with these small victories. Every time you finish a set, no matter how short, you reinforce your commitment to living fully. You're investing in the version of yourself that doesn't need help getting dressed, that doesn't fear slipping in the bathroom, that walks into each day with stability and peace of mind. So, what does it take to do many crunches? Just 5 minutes, a soft surface, and a quiet, powerful decision to keep showing up for your body, your freedom, and your future. You may not see instant results in the mirror, but you'll feel them in how easily you sit up in bed, how steadily you rise from a chair, and how confidently you move through the world. Because when you build strength at your center, you strengthen every part of your life. Start small, start gently, start now, and with each lift, remind yourself you're not trying to look younger. You're choosing to live stronger. The modified plank, holding on to strength, letting go of fear. When people hear the word plank, many picture young fitness enthusiasts sweating in yoga classes or gym goers timing themselves in competition. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful exercises for aging adults, for anyone who wants to live stronger, walk safer, and feel more in control, is a plank? Not the intimidating floor version you might be thinking of. This is the modified plank. Gentle, accessible, and profoundly transformative for adults age 60, 70, 80, and beyond. Let me introduce you to someone, Lois Thompson, 82 years old, from Austin, Texas. 2 years ago, Lois slipped in her garage. It wasn't serious, but it shook her confidence. She told her daughter, "I don't want to end up afraid to walk in my own house." With guidance from her physical therapist, Lois began practicing a simple modified plank each day, resting, her forearms on the edge of her kitchen counter and stepping her feet back slightly. It didn't take long before benefits of the modified plank something changed. Her posture improved, her back pain eased, and most importantly, she moved through her days with a quiet sense of control. That's the power of this humble exercise. At its core, the plank is about stability, holding your body in alignment, engaging your abdominal muscles, supporting your spine, and protecting your balance. The modified version is kinder to the joints, less intense on the shoulders, and easier to maintain, especially for those who haven't exercised in a while or who may be managing arthritis, joint pain, or fatigue. And yet, despite its simplicity, the impact is tremendous. When done correctly, the modified plank strengthens your core, shoulders, and lower back all at once. It helps improve posture, reduces the risk of falls, and builds endurance in the muscles that, modified plank demonstration, keep you upright. In short, it reinforces the very structure that helps you live independently. To get started, you don't need to get on the floor. Simply stand in front of a sturdy surface, a countertop, a wall, or the back of a couch. Place your forearms or palms flat. Step your feet back slightly and keep your body in a straight line from head to heels. Pull your belly button gently towards your spine. Engage your thighs and breathe deeply. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds, then rest. As you get stronger, aim for 20, then 30 seconds and beyond. You may shake, you may sweat, but with each second you hold, you're reclaiming something essential: confidence. A study from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that core strengthening, particularly exercises like planks, can significantly reduce the risk of falls in older adults and improve daily function, not by forcing intensity, but by encouraging control. Control is key as we age, not just control over movement, but over life itself. The ability to carry an essential confidence laundry basket, walk across an icy driveway, get up from the floor after playing with your grandkids. These aren't luxuries, they're freedoms. Freedoms that begin in your core. And perhaps what's most meaningful about the modified plank is not what it gives your body, but what it gives your mind. It reminds you daily that you are not powerless. That strength doesn't vanish with time. It simply needs nurturing. That even in stillness, great change is happening. Lois now starts her mornings with a 30-second plank at her kitchen counter. It's my moment, she says. It sets the tone for the day. I feel capable before I even sip my coffee. You can have that moment too. You don't have to go fast. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up, even once a day, even for 10 seconds. The plank isn't a competition. It's a quiet, determined promise to yourself. I will stay strong. I will keep moving. I am not done. So the next time you pass your countertop or pause by the wall, place your hands down, step back, and hold your strength literally. Even if the start today world around you feels uncertain, you can find certainty in your body, in your breath, in that gentle fire building at your center. Because the path to longevity is not about defying age. It's about embracing it with courage, with wisdom, and with the will to keep standing tall. Start today, one plank at a time. Strength is still yours to claim. There is something quietly heroic about growing older. It's not loud, it doesn't come with applause, but it's there in every moment you choose to keep moving, keep learning, and keep caring for the body that has carried you through a lifetime. Aging well isn't about resisting time. It's about meeting time with grace, strength, and intention. We live in a world that often sends the wrong message. That aging means slowing down, giving up, stepping aside. But you and I both know that the heart, the will, and the spirit don't retire. They deepen. They grow wiser. A choice. They become more powerful in silence than the noise of youth could ever offer. And in that power lies a choice, a daily one. Do I move today? Do I show up for myself even just for 5 minutes? The answer, I hope, is yes. Because in choosing to strengthen your core, you are choosing so much more than physical fitness. You are choosing independence, the ability to rise from a chair without help, to walk across a room without fear of falling, to reach for what you want, literally and figuratively. You are choosing dignity to dress yourself, to care for your home, to play with your grandchildren without hesitation. You are choosing confidence, that deeply rooted belief that you are still capable, still resilient, still wonderfully alive. The 3 exercises you've now discovered, knee to chest marching, mini crunches, and modified planks are not just movements. They are conclusion messages to your body and your mind. Messages that say, I matter, my health matters, my story isn't over. And perhaps most beautifully, these exercises require nothing but your time, your breath, and your willingness. No equipment, no gym, no perfect form. Just you, wherever you are, saying yes to one more step toward a life that feels vibrant, steady, and free. You don't have to be an athlete to build strength. You just have to begin. Begin again tomorrow. Begin again the next day. And in the beginning, you'll find momentum. You'll find pride. You'll find yourself standing a little taller, walking a little more confidently, sleeping a little more peacefully, and your family, they'll notice. They'll see the strength in your posture, the steadiness in your gait, the light in your eyes. You may even inspire them, because what's more inspiring than someone who refuses to give up on life, no matter the number on their birthday cake? Remember this, you are not fragile. You are not fading. You are not finished. Your body may have changed, your pace may have slowed, but your power to care for yourself, to grow stronger, to claim the best years still ahead, that power is untouched. So let these movements become your morning ritual, your quiet act of self-respect, your anchor when the world feels uncertain. Let them be your bridge from fear to confidence, from stiffness to grace, from hesitation to freedom. And when doubt creeps in, and it will when the aches whisper, maybe not today, when the news or the weather or your energy tempts you to skip it, return to this truth. You are worth the effort. You are worth the time. You are worth the strength. Because aging isn't a decline. It's an arrival, a harvest, a season rich with wisdom and quiet power. So take a breath, plant your feet, lift your knee, crunch gently, hold your center, and in that moment, know this. You are doing something sacred. You are choosing life, not just to survive, but to truly beautifully and boldly live. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect. What is one small change you've learned today that you plan to apply in your own life? Let's support one another in this journey of growing wiser and living better. If you found this video helpful, please type 9 in the comments. If not, feel free to type 0 and let us know how we can improve. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content designed to support you in living well on your own terms. Thank you for watching. Here's to living each day with purpose, strength, and joy.